To reply to a post on Tumblr, first you'll need to find the post you want to reply to. To do that, you can either pick one from the front page and then scroll to the bottom and click on the timestamp at the bottom of that post, or you can browse the category listing by clicking on Browse by Category on the left menu. This will list a series of tags that may be attached to different posts. So if you want to see posts about family, you would click on Family, same for friends or language. So if I click on Language here, I'll see posts about language. To open up a full post and reply to it, I would scroll to the bottom of that post, click on the time stamp at the bottom. Then on this page, you would once again scroll to the bottom and there's a Facebook comment option. Here you would type in your comment, then choose Comment using Facebook. A window will pop up asking you to log in with your Facebook username and password. Once you have entered it, click on Log In. Now you'll see that the comment button is blue and clickable. You can uncheck this box that says Also Post on Facebook so that your friends on Facebook won't see the comment that you make, or you can leave it if you do want them to see it. Then just press Comment to have your comment added below this post. Now we'll switch over to Professor Anissa Cox for some advice on how you should write your replies.
Hi, so when you go to the posts on the This We Believe Tumblr, one of the things that we want you to think about is how to leave effective comments for the people that are writing the This We Believe essays. So one thing is you might start by thinking about what the strengths and weaknesses are of the sample that you're looking at. So for example, in this post, I believe in the power of language, you might say, I like the specific details that you give. You talk about this word hippie, you talk about where you're from, and you give some examples. And you might say, but for me a weakness is that I'm not really sure what your main idea is, what your this I believe actually is. And you might say, it could be more clear for us as the reader. Another way you could go about giving feedback is to think about trying to understand the post and telling the author what you think it means. So you could say, for example, I think you're trying to talk about language and how it went from being a force that was negative in your life and made you feel judged and excluded to a force that you embraced and helped you remember that you're part of a community and connected you to people that you love. And then you might start with another question there as well. So, do you think you could explain the part about why you see the connection between the language you understood as a kid to learning Arabic as an adult, and what are the real connections there for you as a writer? A third way that you might think about giving effective feedback is to talk to the author about what their work reminds you of or what it connects to for you as a reader. So for example, you might begin by saying, this reminds me of the nicknames I had as a kid too, and I wonder why those are so important to you as the writer. I wonder if you could explain a little bit more. So either way you go, what you want to do is do more than just say, hey, that was good, or I don't really get what you're talking about, because that doesn't really give the writer the opportunity to think more deeply about their work or to think about how they might revise or make their work better. And the goal here is to connect with each other through writing and to learn more about the people you're entering into a university community with. So with that in mind, happy reading and have fun.